As we heard last night at the State of the Union address, President Biden's first 2 years delivered record-breaking number of new jobs. In total, 12 million new jobs were created for hardworking Americans. I repeat that, 12 million new jobs. That's as many jobs in 2 years as any president has created in a 4-year term. America also has seen the lowest unemployment rate at 3.4% since 54 years ago. The Biden administration fought hard to deliver big results for Medicare and other programs to help seniors and working families. Democrats were able to make changes that will help millions of Americans by lowering prescription drug prices for Medicare patients. The following improvements have also taken place. Insulin has been capped at $35 per month for Medicare patients. Mr. Chair, that strikes home because we have a lot of diabetes in my own family. Medicare can now negotiate the prices of high-cost drugs, which further drops prices. We also provide additional free vaccines, including shingles, pneumonia, and hepatitis under the Medicare program. And on top of all this, we expanded the Affordable Care Act, which will lower premiums for 13 million Americans. The President's economic agenda is generating investments across the country and revitalizing communities left behind. We are giving families more breathing room and standing up for workers by banning non-compete agreements, rewarding work, not wealth, and fighting to ensure that everyone can earn a living wage. For the next 2 years, Democrats will work together to fight for our hardworking families. The President knows that we must finish the job with affordable child care, home care, sick leave, paid leave, and the child tax credit. We must put people over politics, solutions over rhetoric. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I yield back.
Friends, it is on the way. There is a new update on the fourth stimulus check, and state relief payments worth as much as $1,000 is set to arrive very soon. If Republicans and Democrats can ever reach a deal, hundreds of thousands of retirees and families will qualify for more stimulus cash. My dear friends, I will be sharing with you all of the details, so please make sure that you watch until the end of this video. Also, I will be giving away 2 $75 Walmart gift cards in just a few days. Please enter the weekly giveaway by clicking and liking several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. My friends, the more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. So due to high inflation rates in the United States, numerous states across the country have decided to offer some form of assistance, relief payments, or stimulus checks to their residents. Although some states have already doled out cash, a number of states are still at the proposal stage. Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer and Democratic legislative leaders have just proposed a plan. It would issue $180 inflation relief checks to residents of Michigan who are filing taxes for the 2022 tax year. But Democrats who hold a slim majority in the legislature will need support from Republicans to get the 2/3 majority needed to get the money into residents' hands as early as this spring. The rebate checks are part of a larger tax reduction proposal from Democrats, which also includes expanding the earned income tax credit for low-income workers from its current 6% up to 30% of the federal income. According to this plan, single filers who file separately would receive a check of $180, and couples who file jointly will also receive one $180 check. It is estimated that the checks would cost the state about $800 million, which would come from the state's $9 billion budget surplus. The plan also includes eliminating all income taxes on public and private retirement pensions. It is estimated that pension tax changes would save about 500,000 people about $1,000 per year, according to a House Fiscal Agency analysis that was released on Wednesday. Married taxpayers who filed separate returns would still only receive $90. Republicans have criticized Governor Whitmer's pitch for the one-time checks, saying they don't provide the kind of permanent tax relief that residents need. They also say it's a gambit by Democrats to avoid triggering a Republican-passed law that reduces the state's income tax when the state's surplus rises above a certain level. Senator Eric Nesbitt has recently told reporters, "Real, long-term relief is what Michigan residents are looking for, not some secret plan that blocks an income tax cut and fails to provide relief to all seniors and struggling families." Former Governor Rick Snyder signed a 2015 law that hiked fuel taxes but would automatically reduce Michigan's income tax rate in years where general fund revenue growth significantly outpaced inflation. But since the crisis, the state has accumulated a $9 billion surplus. Nonpartisan fiscal agencies projected revenue growth could automatically cut the state's 4.25% income tax rate to as low as 4.0%. The rebate checks are poised to negate the potential income tax rate rollback by redirecting fiscal year 2022 corporate income tax collections before they technically reach the general fund. This year, Governor Whitmer's plan would help lower wage workers more than the Republican plan. Cutting taxes would save $52 per year for filers who make $30,000 annually, compared to $210 for those who make $100,000 a year. But the reduced income tax rate favored by Republicans would be permanent and save all filers more in the long run than a one-time check. Democrats right now have slim majorities in the State House and Senate. Ordinarily, that majority would be enough to pass such a measure, but Democrats want the checks to go out quickly, and for the passage to have immediate effect, it requires a two-thirds majority of the legislature, and that will likely mean negotiations soon with Republican lawmakers. More money is also headed into the pockets of thousands of people who reside in the city of Chicago. The Chicago City Council recently approved a multi-million-dollar budget, which includes hundreds of dollars a month for 5,000 households in the Windy City. This makes it the largest basic income pilot program in the United States. The program will give 5,000 low-income Chicago households $500 a month for at least 1 year. The money for this plan is provided under the Biden administration's American Rescue Plan. The passage comes one day after Los Angeles announced its own program to help thousands of families in the city of LA. Hundreds of thousands of people in Chicago lost their jobs during the first 6 months of the crisis. About 18% of people living in Chicago are below the federal poverty line. So, dear friends, what are your thoughts about basic income pilot programs in the U.S.? Should every state have it? Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Well, my dearest and most beautiful friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. Thank you, my friends, for joining me here this Wednesday and for being part of this community. I want you all to know that I greatly appreciate every single one of you. If you would like to enter this coming Friday's Walmart gift card giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos, and then do comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. Friends, the more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed Wednesday.